teachers, this would be me employing wait time. Mr. Piazzu, I'm going to put you on the spot because you're a Science Group student and you're looking right at me. So, if I say that you're in a state of fulfillment, what do you think that means?
Achieving your goals and what you aspire to do.
Perfect. You're achieving a goal, something that you desire to achieve, and you're not only doing that, but it's something that may be your meaning, something that's promised to you, maybe even something that is meant to be. So that's why I picked that word this morning to describe all of you. You are all here because you are motivated, and you have a nice support structure with your school district and your teachers that are here. You're also exhibiting some levels of success with some of the financial literacy competitions that you've been a part of. So one of the beautiful aspects of life is the fact that we're all different. And success and the way financial literacy ties into that success might not look the same for all of you, right? Some people in here may look at success in the classroom as, I really want to achieve an A on all my courses. Or, guess what? My potential right now is I want to get a 14 or 1500 on my SATs. You might be a student athlete, and you might, the next time you play in a competition, you might want to go 3 for 3 on the baseball field. Or you might want to bowl a perfect score. Not everybody has the same exact purpose. That's not a negative thing. That's the beautiful thing, or one of the beautiful things about life. My question to you, my ask at this time is, what is your goal for your personal education? So this is the part where I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on the educators in the room to give a little nudge to your people. We started off with Sealands Grove, leading the way there a little bit with me putting one of our students on the spot. What is your goal for your personal education? You raise your hand, I'll call on you. Go ahead.
I want to be a veterinarian.
A veterinarian. Lofty goal. Going to have to work really hard in school, be dedicated. And also, why is a veterinarian a very positive and contributing aspect of a community? So yeah, you might make a lot of money because you're a professional, right? But I'm going to focus on some of the other things. Why is that a positive contributor to your community? It doesn't have to be just him, it could be anybody. You take care of animals. Do people like animals? Yes. How many people in here, you've probably had a pet, and at some point, that was almost like a really good friend to you, right? Very important to not just have a positive impact in your wallet or your purse, it's also important to be able to feel fulfilled in what you're accomplishing. Educators in here, even though some of us make a nice daily wage, right? We can generally get by on our wages. We're not doing it because of the wages alone, right? They're doing it because they enjoy being here with you. They want you to achieve some greater sense of purpose. Some people might call that fulfillment. Who else has another goal for your personal education? It doesn't even have to be a career goal. That's great. It might be more in the near future. Yes? Okay, we have a very precise goal to go to a specific university, Stanford University. On the West Coast, very highly rated university. Very good. What do you have to do to achieve that goal? Do you have any idea yet? You're pretty young, right? How old? 13. What do you have to do to achieve that goal? Good scores, extracurriculars. What about your behavior? Good behavior. Work well with others? Have you heard of social emotional learning before? Or social emotional support? Right? If you haven't, you are the recipients of a lot of those goals. So a lot of professional development right now is tied to how can we help students and families be more comprehensively positive and be more likely to achieve your goals from a behavioral standpoint. So that's important. You have your tangible, do well in school, but you also have, how can I be a stronger person? Is that being a stronger person good for just you? What's your name, sir? Cole? So Cole, is that good for just you as a person, or could you being a more positive person help others too? It could help others too. Another goal. How about Lewisburg? I know we already had a Lewisburg, but okay, go ahead.
I want to go to Carnegie Mellon and become a hematologist.
Okay. Carnegie Mellon, again, highly rated. See, we have a highly motivated group here right now. So it's a really nice framework to work within. What about Danville? We had another Danville. I'm sorry. How about Shamokin? I think we had a Danville first to start us off. Yes?
I want to maintain a really good reputation of professors at Cornell University.
Okay, great. And what do you have to do to achieve that?
Just like all my grades and stuff.
Yep, increased grade output. Is there a common theme? Is there a common theme to what all of these individuals have to achieve? What's the theme? Mr. Filer? See, that's the disadvantage of being in a room where the superintendent is from your school. You might get called upon. What's the connection there?
Gotta study hard and try hard.
You have to study hard and try hard. Remember he said that, so we'll come back to that at the end. Something that we all just discussed, even though those are all high achieving, there's probably going to be people in here who end up going directly into the workforce. And they end up being very successful and productive right away, right out of high school. There may be people in here going right into the military, which is directly giving back to our country's safety and support. So that's also a wonderful aspect. As you reflect upon yourself, I only have a few more minutes. As you reflect upon yourself, what is it that has you in this room? What is it that gives you a greater sense of being successful? What is it that you are going to take back into the next time that you are in front of a challenge and you're going to actually persevere and be successful? So I want you to think about that. Maybe 10, 15 seconds or so. Reflect, and I want some answers here. What is it that is actually creating a more successful you? Yes? Motivation.
Hard work.
Hard work. Those are tied, right? So that's good. What about in that region? Up there. Yes? Persistence. Motivation. Hard work. Persistence. Dedication. You guys you're taking my ending, so I... What else? One more. Dedication, hard work, persistence, motivation. One more. We'll just end with 5.
Building positive relationships.
Positive relationships. Very good. Thank you. Now I have the rest of my speech. All right. So, does your story check those boxes? As you hear those things, maybe those weren't the exact words in your head, but are those the things that you think about? Have you heard teachers or coaches or parents say those things to you before? Raise your hand if you've heard those words before. So am I saying anything new? Yay or nay? Nay, right? You've heard these things before. Now, how does it align with financial literacy? Which is the reason why you're here, more directly. Well, you are working right now in your academic experiences, but also in your preparation for your adulthood to be a more prepared, productive citizen for this state of Pennsylvania and the United States of America, right? The more that you understand your financial situation, the more likely you are to be in a good spot where then you could be a positive contributor to society. How can you be a positive contributor to society? So say you're very successful from a monetary standpoint. So you make a nice living wage and you are able to be generally considered successful from a financial standpoint. What are some things that you could do that impacts people beyond just you? You could donate money, charities and foundations and things like that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah? Yes, sometimes you can help out around your own community. I can tell you in Selinsgrove, which is where you're at right now, and every community is the same. There's always opportunities to give back. Yep. Scholarships, right? So you could help students from families who might have some financial struggles. Volunteer time for people who may be, sometimes people might be successful from a monetary standpoint, but they're not always the most successful in their own minds on how they view their living situation, right? They might be a little depressed. They might not be as happy as you would hope them to be. You might just be able to be in a spot where you can help that person achieve a goal or help them break through a barrier that helps them find satisfaction in life. One more.
You can go, teach middle school kids and high schoolers how to be successful.
Yep. You can give back to the youth. You can talk to middle school or high school students and maybe help them have some avenues or new pathways so they could be successful within the community. So the good news is all of those opportunities, they are in your future. All you have to do is seize the opportunity, right? So you have your career and technical education opportunities. You have your higher education opportunities where you can choose a career of your most high alignment. You have, like I said before, some military opportunities, workforce opportunities. And if you put yourself in a situation where you can be a little bit more financially stable, you'll be more likely to be able to give back and have a more positive influence emotionally and from a behavioral standpoint within your community. Just a few closing words here. You are constantly being inundated with information, whether it is academic related, whether it's things on social media or on the internet. It's very important for you to stay focused and maintain the path towards success. It's very important that you are investing, right? That you are investing in those qualities: motivation, dedication, perseverance, that will put you on that path and make you more likely to succeed. When you go to, Dr. Rousseau is a high-ranking official within this university. He knows that everybody who comes to this university, they are investing and their families investing in themselves. The university is even investing in the individuals when they apply. Life is an investment. You need to invest wisely. And to invest wisely, you need to build upon a solid ground. Some people would say build upon a rock. As you look to achieve fulfillment and have that within your grasp, make sure that you're consistently reflecting, you're establishing goals, you're working hard to achieve these goals, you're enjoying the process of your personal and greater developments. You took all my end. The future is up to you in the path that you choose. Don't forget it. Work hard, achieve everything you can, and you'll be successful. And congratulations on all your hard work that even brings you to this morning's activity. And we hope you enjoyed lunch as well. God bless you as you finish what is hopefully a positive and successful end of the 22-23 school year and everything beyond. Because I know we have some middle school students and we have some students who are going on and graduating as well potentially. So thank you very much, and thank you for the offer to speak here this morning, Pennsylvania Council on Financial Literacy.